Hello, hello, and welcome back for more dithering and indecision as I try to decide what to have for lunch today in Perfidious Pete Plays XCOM The Long War. And after last episode, I'm fairly sure that picking an item from the lunch menu may be beyond my ability. I mean, choosing between potato salad and chips is a big decision, and given the amount of time I wasted last episode trying to decide whether or not to launch a satellite over Argentina, I think the most likely outcome of both the satellite and lunch order is that the waitress simply stabs me to death with a butter knife out of frustration long before I reach a conclusion. So I guess ultimately, I'm gonna make my lunch decision the same way I make pretty much all of my decisions, including the satellite thing, which is to procrastinate until the last possible second, appeal in an alarm to a higher power at the last possible moment, get no answer, and then just haphazardly make a choice. Which has worked out terrible so far, but I'm going to continue to refuse to learn from experience. And in this case, that's probably going to result in me eating some poor quality potato salad, and it's definitely going to result in me holding off on the whole alien base raid, mostly because I'm waiting until Exalt HQ has been taken care of. Now, in the Exalt HQ department, maybe I have a little bit of defense, unlike the whole potato salad chips thing, in that I don't want to try and raid the Exalt base, which we will be able to do after this next covert operation completes in less than a week. We will be ready to go into Exalt HQ because we'll know where it's at. We only have to eliminate one more of these. And I don't want to have a team that's just fresh out of spending their best resources.
Wild goose chase.
I'm glad that you agree with me, Bradford. If you'd let me finish my point, I think we'd be much better case. But I don't want to have to try and go into Exalt HQ after my best team comes out of an alien base, battered, bruised, and weary, and then go right in and just get sunk by Exalt. I think not doing these two things in the same month is probably the right choice. But I'm going to just continue sort of dithering and make a non-decision, or decide by not deciding, rather. And we'll head up and get to scanning. But before we do that, there is one other item that's been on my dithering menu here. And I do need to head down to the barracks, unwrap a spork, and get ready to dig into the human equivalent of a pile of undercooked potato cubes and too much mayonnaise. So let's make that happen, because I've been dithering on giving this new trooper a name as well. Alright, so a new Project Lazarus conversion. Let's take a look and see what we've got here. Alright, nice lush beard. A lot of bearded manly men we got coming out of us here, although this gentleman seems to have a bit more of the creative air about him. He looks a little sensitive. I'm picking up a decidedly lyrically poetic vibe from this gentleman, and in fact, I'm pretty sure I know who this is, and his presence, I think, is inspired by some of our recent losses. We've been losing more than a few troopers lately to both injuries and death, and I think since every single mission is like being ordered to go on the charge of the Light Brigade with me in charge, I think Alfred Lord Tennyson here has showed up to, you know, maybe write the appropriate poetry to correctly elegize our fallen heroes like Nikola Tesla, or not Nikola Tesla rather, but Niccolo Machiavelli. And I'm gonna, for one, glad to have him on a team. I'm gonna let him do it. So there we go. Now, of course, I didn't actually misspell Alfred Lord Tennyson's name, although he was a legitimate lord. I think he was Baron of, I don't know, Suffolk County or something. He was legitimately a noble, mostly after they made him poet laureate, but still. The reason for the L-O-R-D-E spelling, Tennyson, huge fan of the pop singer Lord, actually. Guy is crazy, man. He really wants to be your queen bee. He will rule you, because he wants to live that fantasy. I mean, it's nuts. We heard the music coming out of the inside of the chamber. We had no idea. He snuck an iPod in there, specifically so he could listen to Lord. Pretty fucking remarkable. I don't know, man. He's got something going on, but that kind of lux just ain't for us. So I'm craving a different kind of buzz, specifically, which is figuring out exactly what Lord Tennyson here is going to be doing for the team. Alright, so he's got a really good aim. So default choices are Gunner, and Rocketeer, I feel, really isn't actually a class, and thus doesn't constitute a legitimate choice. So Gunner, or re-roll him into random. His foot speed is bad. His willpower is reasonable. His defense is okay, reasonable health. His aim is excellent. He would be an adequate gunner, if not a good gunner. What about reroll options? He's gonna be he'd be an excellent sniper, but we have quite a few snipers, don't really need any more. And if by chance we rerolled him into a scout, he's gonna be shit because he's slow as dirt. So that's not fantastic. As a medic or an engineer, I kind of feel that this high aim would be wasted. As an engineer, he's going to be mostly throwing grenades, and as a medic, he's not going to have a weapon powerful enough to really make a difference. Also, his foot speed makes him poorly suited for either engineer or medic. which just leaves either assault or infantry. He would be fantastic as an infantry trooper, there's no doubt there. He would be good, but as an assault trooper, he would be awful. The aim would be largely wasted, and again, the foot speed is bad. So if we were to re-roll him, really, the only thing better than a gunner would be if we got miracle lucky and he became an infantry. I don't think it's worth taking a chance. Let's just go with the slam dunk. Make him a gunner. He's going to be good enough. Let's let good enough be good enough for a change and not try and do better on what's already a winning hand. When we got to 4 of a kind, we don't need to try and draw for the wild card. Let's just play the 4 of a kind. And nothing fancy with his abilities either. We're just going to go with our standard gunner build. Hollow targeting, eat ammo. And Alfred Lord Tennyson is ready to be your queen bee. Let him rule you, baby. Let him rule you. Alright, so that's got all of our trooper maintenance taken care of. Pretty much everybody's on duty, which is nice. And really, the only thing we're going to need to do is get a mission until we're basically just delaying until this covert operation comes through. Our main goal is to try and defeat any of the alien intercepts we get while not using a lot of our best team. That's really all we're looking for. So medium UFO coming in, nape of the earth on a raider. This is a good opportunity, I think, for Baja to pad his kill total. We're coming up on the point where we're going to need to start building firestorms, and I want to have super pilots ready for those firestorms. So we're going to pad high kill pilots totals at every opportunity. This is going to be basically a gimme for Baja. An unmodified raider should be easily within his capability of bringing down a single intercept. So let's send him up and have him do it.
Approaching target now.
Come on, Baja. I was just talking you up, man. Don't make me look like an asshole. Okay, well, you definitely did it. We completely splashed that one. I would have not necessarily needed to splash because I wouldn't have minded the salvage, but on the plus side, this does prevent us from committing any troopers. So, I mean, there's that. A kill's a kill. That's 9 for Baja. Back to scanning. And we are going to have an abduction mission in what is clearly France. Except this is... What is this? Like, this would be like Syria, Iran? Somewhere? Jordan, maybe? One thing's for damn sure, it ain't fucking France. I don't really want to send an interceptor up to this. I mean, we can, let's go have Monk come in and our designated meet and greet pilot go wave at the aliens. This is largely all Monk ever does, is just waste jet fuel to go wave at aliens. It's like, hey, what's up, guys? Oh, you got a mighty big ship there. Well, I'm gonna go then. Looks like you guys are real busy. I'll see you again in the future. We could focus on this, but I mean, it's just gonna land. It's just an abduction mission. This baby is gonna land. It actually landed in France for a change, which is remarkable.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests
in
for
Paris.
assistance.
Alien activity is heavy in Paris. We've got 100 credits. Please, 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 just don't make me fight on the Fountain Plaza map. Holy shit, it is not the Fountain Plaza map. Wow. Urban large structure, a single large building that will require entry. So this is probably the warehouse map then, or alternatively, it could be the laundromat. We've been fighting on a laundromat a lot lately, too. Let's hope it's not the laundromat. We're gonna go easy on the sniper action then, because large structure requires entry. Not exactly fantastically brilliant when it comes to sniper action. Not really a lot of opportunities for the snipers to shoot. I'm looking for an officer here who has Semper Vigilance, and it looks like it's going to have to be a sniper. Yep, okay. So, Thomas Edison, you do not have Semper Vigilance. We gotta get Thomas Edison promoted. Alright, so it's gonna be Mary Prometheus Shelley, Helen Deadeye Keller, or Peter the General Van Dorn. I don't really want to take any of these guys because I want to keep them for the... You know what? Actually, snipers in the Exalt base are not hugely beneficial. Actually, not really useful at all. Alright, we can spare Mary Shelley. Let's take the Mother of Monsters. Only one sniper, and this only because we require an officer. So Kestrel armor and just our standard sniper loadout here. We're going to go with the Gauss long rifle. A little bit of alloy bipod, some high capacity mags. It's got Mary Shelley sorted. Nothing fancy, nothing over the top. Margaret Thatcher and Mata Gutamhari, I think we're just going to leave idling in the wings. Shaka Zulu is back. It's been a long time since we've seen Shaka. He must have been hurt. He's also not psychically active, which makes me a little hesitant to take him, but Bloody Mary Stewart has really been holding it down lately, and has the opportunity on this mission for a double-double. The double-double is not likely to occur, but she is probable, actually, to pick up her next level. So let's go ahead and get her locked in and sorted. Aegis armor for Mary Bloody Stewart, and nothing fancy again. Neural gun, link, laser sight. Not bucking any convention with this one. We're going tried, tested, and true. We have a dearth of assault troopers available, And I would like to not take any of them, if at all possible, that are really high quality. It's been a while since we've had Joan of Arc out. Let's give Joan of Arc a run. This is sticking with our not exactly top quality tier team, I think. Joan of Arc is solid, but she is not unstoppable. We're going to go capture focus, so we're going to go shredder ammo, and I am going to take an arc thrower. Alien weapons, still one of our top priorities. Although we did recently capture 2, but 2 is not going to be enough to get us all the way home. We still need quite a few more. And if the speed demon is available, we will take Michael Jackson, because I'm more concerned about foot speed than killing power on this one. And Michael Speed Demon Jackson brings the damn foot speed. Alloy cannon. I mean, he also brings flaming hair and Pepsi advertisements, but everybody has baggage, man. Everybody has baggage. So let's get MJ sorted. Alloy cannon, shredder ammo, a little bit of arc thrower. Now, what else do we need? A medic for sure, a scout, definitely. Thomas Edison is the wrong call in scout. Mitch Pancakes Hedberg is still not maximum rank. I think this is a good opportunity for Pancakes. We need 1 or 2 top quality troopers. And Mitch is right up there. I mean, he may not be our best scout, but he's damn good. He's damn good, and he's damn reliable, and he's psychically powerful, more important, which means he can whip this shadow device. And the more I've sort of used the shadow device, the more I'm really, really liking the shadow device. It has saved my bacon now probably 5 missions in a row. It's like a get out of jail free card, man. When something goes wrong or you have a bad turn, bam, there's the shadow device to fucking save you from yourself. Medics, yes, we have some. Elvis, I don't really want to take Elvis, but also I kind of want to take Elvis because he's getting so close to being a level 3 psyker. But we do have some other people who could maybe go in that department as well. Mary Mallon would be a good pick. She's probably not going to get the double-double, but neither would Sir Ernie. And Ernie's already max rank on the Psyker action. Case to be made for taking Simone de Beauvoir in Scout instead of Mitch Hedberg. She would... Ooh, that's interesting, actually. I would rather get Mitch to level 2 and get him Dispersion Field than I would get somebody to level 3, because the level 3 training takes forever. Let's focus on getting Mitch up first. So let's take Typhoid Mary as our medic. This is sort of a commander's choice kind of choice in that we can largely take whoever we please. Yeah, I'm going to go with the heavy armor here. I was thinking for a moment that the Titan armor is maybe the wrong call. I'm okay with it. Let's keep our medic safe, or at least as safe as possible. We do still have 1 more suit of Titan armor if we want to deploy it on somebody. Engineer is... We've got a lot of options. Marie Radium Curie is a strong candidate. Close to maximum rank. She is already a level 2 psyker, looking for rank 3. Pasteur's already maxed, or he would be also a good pick, but I saw Tomoe Gozen down here somewhere, did I not? Who was looking ready as well. Gozen is close. It's either Tomoe Gozen or... You could either go with... It's Gozen or Curie. Who's closer to level? Gozen. Alright, so it's going to be Tomoe Gozen then. Just because she is closer, she's also a little bit quicker than Marie Curie. Aegis armor here? Yeah, we need the enhanced foot speed. So we're going to go with the Aegis armor and not the Gauss rifle, but the Gauss carbine for Tomoe Gozen to make sure she can get as close as possible to deliver those grenades. And that leaves us with a true commander's choice slot. And you know what? The last time we did one of these missions, and I had a commander's choice slot, I took Jules Sci-Fi Vern. And you know what? He did a respectable job. On abduction missions, it seems like, for whatever reason, Jules Verne has been doing okay. I don't know what it is, what the mystery is. I don't know the secret. I mean, maybe it's the fire that makes it good, just like a Flamin' Mo. I'm not sure exactly what the science is, but fire and abduction missions seem to make little Jules Verne good. This does suck because it makes Tomoe Gozen less useful in that we're going to have to equip her with Titan armor and a Gauss rifle, which is going to slow her down considerably. But if anybody needs the foot speed, it's fucking Jules Verne. Also, if Jules Verne were to happen to catch a stray bullet and wind up dead as a result of this mission, I gotta say, wouldn't be totally heartbroken about it. I'm sorry, Jules, but that's just the way it is, man. I know it's unfortunate, but let's accept it. I mean, you are a Rocketeer, sir, and that makes you expendable. More expendable than the lives of Captain Nemo's crew, and if you've read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, you know those sons of bitches he considered completely expendable. Captain Nemo was kind of a dick. Alright, so off we go to France. This is only heavy resistance, so hopefully things won't be too overwhelming. I say that first pod, 2 unkillable
France
cyber
is sending
discs,
an urgent mission
and
request.
then probably like, I don't know,
We're still picking up
Mechtoid, Uber
transmissions
Mechtoid with the
indicating
Sectoid
alien
Commander for
movement in one
backup.
of their major city centers.
So this is
Get
not the
down
map
there
I
and
was
secure the
expecting. I was
area
expecting it
ASAP.
to be the sort of business map with the warehouse, but this is in fact the office structure. I'm not a huge fan of this map, simply because some of the starting locations really blow, specifically when you start in this front corner. The back edges, there's more potential, better cover opportunities. When you start right up front though, you tend to be in a box with only half cover, and it really sort of sucks. Also, it's extremely easy to just pop multiple pods based on your opening movements just trying to find cover. Look at that sexy Titan armor coming out of there, though. Bam! Man, the boys and girls here in the team, men and women, whatever, gentlemen and ladies, they're starting to look pretty goddamn powerful.
Solid copy, Big Sky.
Where the fuck
Strike
are we?
one is cleared to engage.
I have never started in this position on this map before, and I like it. This is actually a strong starting point. Alright, so far, everything's coming up Millhouse for us here. Alright, give me a little motion tracker. Alright, Typhoid Mary, what do we got? All clear, saith Typhoid Mary. Well, we'll be the judge of that, because I'm a carrier of a deadly disease. Yeah, it ain't all fucking clear. So there's a meld canister on the roof? Where is that meld canister? We should be able to see it. Wherever it is, there's a bunch of aliens near it. Is it on the roof? So from Mary Mallon, we go dead forward. There's a meld canister, and wherever that meld canister is, there are enemies. It does not appear to be on the roof. It might be inside this building, actually. Let's operate under the assumption that it is, in fact, inside that building. Just out of an abundance of caution, let's slow play this one a little bit. We've got time. We're in no particular rush. We just slow play this. We'll have Mitch Hedberg toss a little battle scanner out here. Pancakes has got plenty of battle scanners. This map is kind of small, so we don't really have to worry about having a whole bunch of unviewed territory. Let's just see what's out here. I'm very glad we waited, actually. Okay, so we've got one Mechtoid, a Mechtoid, a drone, 4 sectoids, and a meld canister. Honestly, that pod is not terrifyingly overwhelming. If we go beyond this window, we're absolutely going to pop that pod, because at some point along that run, we are going to have line of sight. If we come to this corner, though, I do not think this will activate the enemies. It does give us vision, but it's a squad sight shot, so no shooting back. Very good. Okay. Now, let's get the Speed Demon in a forward position where he can also take advantage. I don't like your pathing there, Michael Jackson. Oh, man, there are 2 things I really want out of XCOM 2. One thing, line of sight needs to be a mechanic that actually works and is discernible. Second thing, I would like to be able to take every single tile of movement and do pathwaying. I want to be able to path my troopers, not be able to, so I don't have to do this. I want to be able to path them specifically along the route I want to go. I want to be able to pick my route as carefully as is humanly possible. So Tomo, she's going to go on Overwatch. I think we got to get Tomo Gozen close. Oh, Gozen. God damn it. You almost fucking ruined us with your terrible, terrible pathing. You almost ruined me, Gozen. You will not have a shot from there, and if you go to there, you're going to activate the pod. So let's get Mary Shelley forward and hope that when this shot activates the pod, at least one member comes forward to fill us up. And Julie, this is not really your turn, is it? I don't think this is going to be the turn where you do something awesome. I think this is going to be the turn where you try and show some basic competence. I don't like the idea of all being huddled around exploding cover. It's admittedly bad. Also, okay, so Mary, never mind. We've triggered everything on the map all at once with an Overwatch. Alright, well that sucked. So those floaters really sort of fucking boned us. Also, those guys went 10,000 miles on a single move. We've got mechtoids, we've got floaters. Alright, so we got a cluster of bad guys here. We're in a kind of a hurt locker. And unfortunately for us, there's no Jeremy Renner around to help us out. I do love me some Jeremy Renner. That's fearsome. So Mary Shelley and Mary Stewart can't move and shoot, so we need to concentrate on having them take first shots first. Where is that fucking mechtoid? Where did that son of a bitch go? We gotta keep an eye on that bastard. He is nowhere to be found, which is not good for us. So I'm thinking this turn may be the Shadow Device turn. Since we cannot see that mechtoid, we have no idea where he's at. This may be the turn we go Shadow Device. But before we do that, we should kill everyone we could kill. So let's start killing everyone we can kill. Starting with anyone who can actually see our units. The drone is less of a priority. Alright, so let's take double 60%ers against this floater. Either one of these hits, he's dead. Or I'm a liar, and we would have to hit both to kill him, and we didn't. So that's not good. Tomoe goes and can suppress him to death. Actually, she can suppress him to death from where she's at, and I think that's a fine tactic. Let's just do that. Suppression kill for Tomoe Gozen. Alright, good. Mary Prometheus Shelley, we're going to want you in a position where you can still be within the grenade, and yet also potentially participate in the battle. So if we're going to use the Shadow device this turn, and I'm relatively certain that we are,
Okay.
we want everybody to be as clustered up as possible. Mary Shelley, we're going to have you study your weapon. We don't also, well, the other thing we don't want is we don't want anyone on Overwatch. We want to try and steady our weapons and whatnot as much as we can and avoid overwatching. I'm really worried about the Mechtoid. We also want our assault troopers in the back so that they don't take any close encounter shots and get revealed. So no Overwatch for you. If you could hunker down, I would, but you're standing out in the open, so you can't. That just leaves Mary Mallon, who's going to come over here so that she can be also within the radius of the grenade. Not on Overwatch. We are going to have her hunker down. You know what? We'll study our weapon. My goals with this entire move, my only goal is to try and draw out that Mechtoid. I want to try and draw him out. None of our team is going to be visible at all. That's everybody, right? Right? That's everybody? Everyone's covered? If somebody's not covered, I'm going to be very furious with you. I told you to use the bathroom before we left, you damn kids. Right, that's everybody. All 8. So we're fully ghosted up. We end our turn. This Mechtoid not being able to see anything should come forward. These guys should be aggressive since they can't see anymore. Right, we know exactly where he's at thanks to the mind link. Alright, Mechtoid, come on. Come do your thing, man. We're gonna get a lot of cross mind linking here. The sectoids not having any kind of targets are gonna be very prone to sort of exploratory mind linking behaviors. These floaters I'm more than a little worried about because some of them are way off map. Alright, Mechtoid, what are you doing? That's it? It's got to be taking a movement of some variety. It can't just be sitting there. The Mechtoid is not going to do nothing. Nothing is the one thing it's not going to do. It's going to do something. It's not just going to sit there. So we've got a lot of floaters closing in on our position. The floaters are not bad for us. Jules Verne might be able to make something happen with a rocket. He definitely could if he could get a shot at those sectoids. Alright, come on. There he comes. Okay. This is what we were hoping for. He's coming right at us. He's coming right for us. He's on Overwatch. Now we've got some chances to make good things happen. Alright, this has worked fairly effectively. We do still need to get everybody in cover, but that's fine. Because the way we're going to start things off is with a nice Tomoe Gozen wall-destroying grenade. We know exactly where these guys are. They're right here. So we're going to have Gozen go big with a little bit of explosive, and we're going to try and pitch it. Really, I'd like it to destroy the wall, but it looks like that's not really possible, so let's drop it right here.
Frag out.
Got our frag up. Walls are gone. Shield is still active for that guy. That's a little troubling. Mary Shelley has a couple opportunities to shoot. This guy is on Overwatch, so if we can, we need to pull that Overwatch, and we absolutely can, because Mitch Pancakes Hedberg is into hizzy. So let's have Pancakes pull this Overwatch with his lightning reflexes. Mitch remains safe. The Mechtoid is still in play and a problem. Can we get the guy who has him linked up? We cannot, but we can probably kill his friend. Mitch is 88% for the kill here, and this would put him in the zone as well. Let's take this shot. Okay, guys, seriously, the 88% misses. This is not a thing we can abide. We're gonna need you guys to not miss shots like that. Henceforth, you are not allowed to miss any more of those variety of shots. It simply, we can't afford it. People are going to die if you continue in this behavior. I'm just saying, don't do it. The scatter on this is going to be massive. All I really care about is that it hits. It's 1.8 tiles if we target it on him, and all I really care about is that that hits. I need this shield punched down, Julie. Don't fuck me. Okay, you... And I said don't fuck me, and you didn't fuck me. You didn't treat me right, you didn't love me the way I deserve to be loved, but you didn't fuck me, so honestly, I can't be too salty. Let's take some rapid-fire holo targeting here. 12 damage, a nice solid start. And Mechtoid is down. Fantastic work. Bloody Mary Stewart still getting shit done. Making up for that slacker fucking Jules Verne, I can tell you that much. Alright, so Mary Mallon has 2 targets. Both are floaters. Neither floater is on Overwatch. Actually, that's a drone. That's a floater.
Aye, aye, Commander.
We actually have some reasonable shots here. Let's take a look. We have a flank shot at what? We got a pretty good chance at a kill here on this guy. I'm going to go ahead and take this shot. Mary Mallon with the kill and the dramatic Hollywood finish, kicking his dumb ass out a window. That was a thing of beauty, Mary Mallon. It really was. Alright, so Michael Jackson could go in for the kill. Likewise, St. Joan. St. Joan could almost get in, but we're going to have to do some run and gun here. Do we have anybody who can throw a shot at that last drone? We do not, but we do have a Mary Shelley who can issue a command that could make some interesting thing happen with Tomoe Gozen and a grenade. It's not a terrible plan. I'm still a little salty at Mitch Hedberg for the missed opportunity. I really am. This is not the best cover in the world. But it is some cover. We need to know if these guys have... okay, they're low enough level. They're not going to have close encounters. I was a little concerned that some of these floaters might have close encounters, but actually looking at it, I realized they should not be high enough level to even be possible for them to have close encounters. And this guy should be all the dead. Dead. Okay, good. St. Joan with the kill. That was a run and gun shot, so she's only going to get the 1, and we're probably going to do the exact same thing. So it's going to be deja vu all over again. Rest in peace, Yogi pal. We're gonna miss you, buddy. But it is deja vu all over again. In fact, Michael Jackson is gonna come up here and kill this piece of crap. This is a can't miss shot, and I don't think it can fail to kill, even if it doesn't critical. There you go. And that just leaves Mary Prometheus Shelley, who has a command on her plate and nothing better to do with her time. So let's bring her to here, just to sort of enhance her lane of fire. If we're going to command someone, who would we want to command? Preferably someone who could kill that drone. I think the most certain way to make that drone death happen is to actually command Tomoe Gozen. Is that Tomoe Gozen? That is Tomoe Gozen. Okay. It would be nice if the command opportunity actually told you who you were targeting and whatnot. That would be a lovely addition as well. So our drone friend over here, let's huck this out. Can we get it out into that tile? I think so. I'm probably throwing it like up a level and it's not going to even hit the drone at all. Oh, nope. Tomoe goes and gets it done. Alright. So that leaves 2 floaters in this building who are not going to be able to shoot at our units unless they're willing to take a close encounter shot. And if they want to trade a potential shot at either one of my assaults in order to take a close encounter shot, I will absolutely let them, because that's a trade we're going to win 10 out of 10 times. They probably won't survive the close encounters hit. Or they could, for whatever reason, not get close encountered because close encounters doesn't necessarily work. That has me more than a little salty, but that's okay. Michael Jackson is safe. So that floater is fucking dead. Piece of crap. That's... I'm a little salty about that. A little bit of abusive mechanic action going on here, XCOM. We had Mitch take this shot because we knew these guys were going to be on Overwatch. This is why we moved with Mitch Hedberg. The Overwatch is not unexpected. There's still some sectoids back here. You've got to be shitting me with another pod of mechtoids? Alright, well that's bad, frankly. We do have Mary Shelley and Bloody Mary Stewart in position to sort of wreck that guy's face. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Bloody Mary opens up, and then we may have to double tap him with Mary Shelley. It looks like we're going to have to double tap him with Mary Shelley. 17 damage. He's in a very bad way. I don't want to move Mitch Hedberg again, because he is on Overwatch with the itchy trigger tentacle bullshit. No. Yes. 100%. I'm going to take the disabling shot first on a double tap. 1, disabling shot seems to do more damage than it should to mechtoids. 2, this way, in case this follow-up shot missed, which it can't, but sometimes the second shot will have a lower percentage because of Executioner and whatnot. That was just the safer way to do it. As long as the first one is 100%, if we can take the 100% disabling shot, we don't have to worry about somebody getting a bullet in their face. It may be suboptimal from an objective standpoint, but it certainly feels like the right way to take it. So the rest of this is just sectoids, huh? St. Joan, actually, could you get a free shot? Yes, you absolutely can. You can get a free shot at this man. you should probably go do that. Alright, so let's send St. Joan in with her Close Encounters ability. This one's gonna be a freebie. Doesn't matter about cover or any of the other considerations. None of that shit matters. That shot is, and always will be, free. We could take her to... We could take her to full cover and next to a meld canister. That's... Alright, you know what? We'll revisit that. Let's see if Mitch Hedberg can get a hit on this little 1 health dude. He can, and the 1 health dude is dead. So that leaves us 1, 2, 3 sectoids. This is a little bit of a riskier play, but I'm okay with it. I think considering the fact that all we're up against is sectoids, and we do have some backup, we're probably going to come out of that one in fairly good shape. Jules Verne, you're going to double move. Mary Mallon, we could have you go heal Michael Jackson, but honestly, I don't think he's hurt badly enough to warrant it. So instead, let's have you come forward. If you can see anything, you can't, that's fine. We'll have you toss a smoke grenade at our most exposed unit. Just to double make sure that none of these sectoids get up to any kind of nefarious and trickery. I don't want any bullshit happening that causes somebody to take an unwarranted wound. Moe goes in. Is there any kind of cover you could get behind that is not on fire?
Got it. Moving.
The answer is sort of no. We've done a pretty good number on this corner of the building here. This place is starting to look like a hotel room after a Who concert. I'm gonna take, gonna do some mine bullshit. Oh, that's actually, oh, you Link, there's a dude over there. So we've got a sectoid over there, or, okay, I was gonna say, if that's a mechtoid, we're fully sunk. Doesn't even look like the sectoids are gonna shoot, considering the fact that we've got some dense smoke. Oh, one is gonna shoot. Oh, mental hijinks. I'm, frankly, completely flabbergasted that a mine fray failed, because St. Joan has suffered a number of critical wounds, basically on every mission she's been on that has included Jesus, which is at least 3, and her willpower is in the tizzy toilet. Okay. She is blessed by the divine hand of God. She will not be denied. St. Joan, I guess when she hears the voices in her head, that's fucking normal for St. Joan, and she doesn't even think twice about it. She's like, oh, what, you don't hear voices? Oh, well, you know, no, it's a thing. It happens. It's fine. I'll be good. Little voices now and then, you know, like I said, it happens. Which one of these guys is on Overwatch? Because that's the one we want to kill. You are on Overwatch. This is not a fantastic shot. I'm still going to take it. Mary Shelley is not likely to do much better. We did get to hit, but not to kill. Anything I can do to try and reduce aggression incoming at Mitch Hedberg, I kind of want it. You have a shot? I want it. It was 71% shot at the guy on Overwatch that we just took. What's your Mind Fray chance like? Not good at all. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and take the shot then. 71% with the gun is better than 33%. He's dead. That means they should have no Overwatch left, right? Nope, all their Overwatch is spent. We can sort of move willy-nilly then with Mitch Hedberg and St. Joan. So I think St. Joan is going to go in and do a little bit of shotgun surgery for us here. I probably should have maybe grabbed that meld canister before I got so excited about my shotgun surgery. I'm not even going to waste an arc thrower charge on sectoids because I don't give a shit about alien pistols. Alien pistols are not useful for anything. Capturing alien pistols doesn't really help us at all. It says you have a shot, but we all know that's a lie. Alright, Michael Jackson. Damn it. I screwed myself out of meld. Which is effectively the same for me as screwing myself out of money. I don't feel good about doing it, but also I'm not exactly heartbroken either. Mitch Hedberg's gonna holo target. He's gonna holo target that guy right the hell off the planet, finish the mission, and get us the meld anyway. God damn it, pancakes. You are the fluffiest, tastiest, most delicious food on the planet. Only when they're Mitch Hedberg variety pancakes. All other pancakes are effectively poison and you should never put them in your mouth because they're fucking terrible. Eat a waffle. If you go to a restaurant and your choice is pancake or waffle and you do not choose the waffle, you have chosen wrong. Objectively, you have made an incorrect choice. There should be someone there to censor you. Really, I think IHOP waitresses should just be allowed to smack you in the face. Just open hand, one single good solid slap to the face. If you go to an IHOP and order pancakes instead of waffles. Any place that serves breakfast, actually. The waitresses, there should be like a disclaimer on a plaque on the door that says, if you order pancakes, the waitress will slap you soundly once across the face for not ordering a waffle instead. And old Jules Verne picking up a promotion. You know, Julie, you didn't do a whole hell of a lot on that mission, but I'm not disappointed that I brought you. Tactical sense is not terrible. Opportunist, I believe mayhem is more explosive damage, so we're probably just going to take mayhem for you. Yep, all rocket launchers. Mayhem it is. If you only had suppression to go along with that mayhem, you would have a guaranteed way to do 2 damage with your gun, but shredder ammo is probably better. So, yeah. Alright. Jules Verne is sorted. Still not disappointed that I brought him. Julie has been solid, unlike the other Rocketeer, who shall remain nameless. J. Robert Oppenheimer, piece of shit. Julie has been good. So we got some loot. 31 meld, really? The aliens are really ramping up in the resource department. We're going to get another infiltration mission if we don't start taking it to them a little heavily. A little more heavy. We gotta step up our game a little bit. But for now, our game is as stepped up as it's going to be. That was a solid mission. Apart from a little armor damage from Michael Jackson, that went pretty damn well. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does mean a lot. And if you'd like to see more XCOM The Long War, consider subscribing as well. We post new episodes every single day, and in some of them, I don't spend most of the episode talking about waffles, pancakes, potato salad, and potato chips. Not often, but I mean, you know, sometimes I talk about other things. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon with more breakfast diatribes and slapping waitresses.